Hello guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another review. Today guys, I'm reviewing The Boys Season 2, Episode 6, The Bloody Doors Open. And you guys can check out my reviews for, Season 1 and the other episodes of Season 2. Links in the description for that and little iCards. But, this will contain spoilers, by the way. And make sure you guys like and subscribe for more upcoming reviews, to finish off the season. Because I think there's only 2 more episodes after this. Unfortunate, but, the show's so good. And let me just start off. This is probably my favorite episode in season 2 so far. Like, this is such a good episode. First of all, because the boys are completely back together now. You got the whole crew plus some. You got Frenchie, Kimiko, Mother's Milk, Huey, Butcher, and Starlight all going to this not asylum, but like a psychiatric hospital to kind of figure out what's going on here, because I know something fishy's up there with Vault, and it turns out like he's really fishy, and so Mother's Milk, Frenchie, and Kimiko go into the thing, to kind of see what's going on there. And it turns out it's been this is a kind of soup hospital kind of thing, being run by Stormfront and the old member of the Seven, Lamplighter, which let me just say, he is so good in this episode. Like, I love his character so much, and we'll get into him a little bit later, but pretty much this, and we learn later in the episode that this hospital, I guess, is because Vault's experimenting with trying to, where you can inject compound V into a person any age, anywhere on the body or whatnot, and have them instantly, have objectifiably, like, great superpowers, which is kind of interesting. And Lamplighter said he's really there just to burn the evidence after, the people or whatnot, which... And they really do humanize Lamplighter. Let me just say, his costume, like, when he was in the Seven, is so ridiculous, but I absolutely love it. But they kind of humanize him here, because, we learned earlier in Season 1, really, that, Colonel Mallory's kids, or grandkids got burnt to death by Lamplighter. And we learned that in this episode, that's not what he meant at all. And by the time he realized what happened, it was too late, which, really humanizes him. And we learned that, it was kind of Frenchie's fault, but, Lamplighter blames his mistakes on himself and Frenchie, because Frenchie didn't stop him, even though he was telling him the entire night. But, Frenchie, had a emergency, I guess, with his friend or whatnot, which, is very unfortunate, what happened to him, because, they weren't friends after that, and then he died a few months later. But there's some really great character development there, and whenever Mallory and Lamplighter meet later in the episode, she's just about to blow his head off, and I think they're going to definitely work through their mistakes, and I really hope Lamplighter like kind of joins the boys crew, because that'd be kind of really cool, to have another soup on there other than Starlight. But and then the whole, there's a whole nother side plot, because, Huey, Starlight, and Butcher stayed outside, even though that was really weird. He was about to straight up snipe Starlight right in the head, but I am glad they brought up the thing last season where, Butcher just straight up pumped, like, her full of lead in that park, because I wasn't sure. I was like, there's non-lethal or no. She was like, yeah, you straight up pumped 50 cal bullets right into my chest, and I was like, okay, I'm glad, you brought this back up, because, that was kind of a missing thread from last season, or at least something that kind of bothered me. But, you got Homelander and Stormfront's all, their whole relationship that, he gets upset because she lied to him, because, she's running that psychiatric hospital of what's his face, Lamplighter. But in the process, whenever they first collide, he ends up letting loose this one of the patients there, which I don't know her name, but she's got like really powerful and scary telekinesis powers, I guess, where, she pretty much just makes people explode, and it leads to this whole, kind of prison breakout with all the soups out. And let me just say, the one Mother's Milk gets attacked of, with the literal giant dick, is absolutely hilarious. And whenever, they kind of revealed that's what it was, I was like, oh my god, that is horrifying. And also, the guy that spits up vomit straight out of Deadpool 2, Zeitgeist, that's what that reminded me of. He throws up on himself and makes his own face melt. Very interesting. But, they kind of do leave that loose thread of, the girl that, has the telekinesis powers that, broke everybody else. She's at the end of the episode, hitchhiking. And, Stormfront finally reveals, her background and origins to Homelander, which, she was born in 1919. And, how she's pretty much a Nazi, We learned that, and then how she was married to the guy that started Vault, and she was the first Compound V subject and whatnot, and how she's like, yeah, well, you're gonna lead us against our enemies or whatnot. He really did like that, but and also do like how Starlight and Butcher are like bonding, because Huey gets hurt after that one mutant with like I don't know, like a sonic shockwave thing. Hurt, like he gets stabbed and or he gets injured in the side or whatnot, and they're kind of bonding over. I wouldn't say really say bonding, but they have to kind of work together, to kind of save his life. And we really do learn that Starlight don't like to admit it. Her and Butcher are a lot alike, which is kind of interesting to me. But like I said, easily my favorite things in the episode is the whole Lamplighter backstory and stuff we get. I don't know, that's just really interesting to me, and I really hope he's a recurring character in these last few episodes. And I really like how the stuff with Butcher, Starlight, and Huey, I don't know, and especially whenever they're bonding at the hospital, they're like, yeah, about his shampoo and whatnot. I don't know, that's just some interesting character development to me. But I'm really interested to see where the last two episodes are going to go, because this is easily my favorite episode probably of the whole series, to be honest. But yeah, I'd be really interested to see where it goes. Hopefully, like I said, more Lamplighter. Kind of want to see oh yeah, there's also that whole plot where Maeve's gonna kind of blackmail Homelander with the GoPro footage of the plane incident, from earlier in the first season. And there's that whole subplot with the Deep and A-Train at the Church of the Collective, which is interesting. And the Deep, I wish we did get to see more of him, because his character seems really interesting. But anyway, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe for more of the Boys episode reviews, and check out my other ones down below. Let me know what you guys thought about episode 6 down below. The bloody doors wide open, easily probably my favorite of the series so far. But check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.